Hey you guys, so really quickly I want to talk to you about the Five of Wands. Now, I've already spoken to you before in a video, but just in case there are people watching that haven't seen that video and they need to hear this, it's important to understand that tarot is a very malleable tool. Whatever you think the meaning is at one point, it can change and shift with when you grow yourself. The more you grow spiritually, the more the understanding of what the card is grows too. Now, what I want to talk to you about with the Five of Wands is many times when this comes up in readings for some readers or a lot of readers, they may see the Five of Wands as a block. They may tell you, okay, this situation is impossible because this Five of Wands shows up here. I'm here to tell you that this card is not a blocked card. Look at all of these people. At any time and moment, they can choose to remove their wand and stop being a part of this environment. So when you see this card, what you should really understand is that this is a situation that you may need to remove yourself from. And it may not be easy. You see how these are tangled up? It's more that you've entangled yourself in this environment, and it may be tough to untie this knot. It may be tough to untie this knot. But it's not that you can't. It just means it's tough. It's back to what I've spoken about before when it comes to hard choices, hard decisions. It may be easier to pretend that you're blocked. It may be a lot easier to pretend that you're blocked than to remove yourself from this entanglement. That's the understanding here. So when you see the Five of Wands and somebody tells you that it's blocked, I want you to think about whether or not that is true. Because if you choose to remove yourself, if you choose to do the hard work to untangle yourself from this situation, are you blocked? No. It's a hard understanding. It's a hard situation. But you have a choice. You can remove yourself and become the Ace of Wands. You can remove yourself and become the Page of Wands. You can remove yourself and begin a new journey. It's up to you. You have a choice. You don't have to stay in a situation that feels complicated. You may choose to because it's hard to remove yourself. But this is not where I have learned and stepped into my spiritual understanding. Spirit has made sure that I've known that this is not a card that means you're blocked. You have a choice. Now, also, I want to note to you that it could be important to understand that if you're removing yourself from this environment, taking only your wand with you, that these other energies can't necessarily remain a part of your life because they would just draw you back into that. So don't think this is about removing your wand in a little bit and then keeping these energies around. It's probably that you need to remove them all together, more than likely. Especially if they're being an interference so much that it makes some levels of spiritual understanding say that it's a block. Don't complicate your life so much. Once you remove yourself from this entanglement, once you remove yourself from this situation, move for real. Let it go so it doesn't become this again. Because if it was this before, I guarantee you these energies will probably make it that again for you. So think of that understanding when you see this Five of Wands come up. It's not a block, or it doesn't have to be. It's a choice for you to believe that it's a block. You can remove yourself. You can remove yourself if you want to. It may be hard, it may be tough, but that don't mean you can't. So if you stay in an environment like this, it's because you're choosing to. You do not have to. But that's all I have. I hope this message resonates, and if it doesn't, I hope you find what does.